Hello, 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 hello. Happy Sunday. Wow, we wanted to do this by 8 o'clock, but we had challenges because the audio quality was poor, so it wasn't showing. So we had to create a new link. So if you were part of the people who joined the first one and you are joining now, thank you so much for standing by with us. You know how these things work when it comes to technical issues. So thank you so much for your patience, for your understanding. We are not relenting. Of course, I'm a psychologist, so things like this cannot get me worked up. I'll always find a solution and a way out. So welcome to today's webinar. It's a gathering of the home heroes. It's our Sunday meeting where we come together to talk about various issues of parenting with the aim of raising responsible, resourceful, productive, and morally sound individuals. Of course, we know that parenting today is something else. It's beginning to give parents lots of headache and lots of worries. But with platforms like this, we as parents will be able to know how to navigate, especially managing work life balance. Now, we talked about the Parents Academy. Yeah, the Parents Academy is a parent support group. It's not expensive to join, it's just with a little token. You'll be part of us, 30,000 naira for 6 months. So, if you are not in Nigeria, you can actually pay in any currency you have through our seller store. So the Parents Academy is a platform where you have a structure. No matter how, in fact, it's for busy parents. Even if you are very very busy, you will be part of that forum and enjoy what we are doing there. We are structured in a way that we have our we take care of the finances of parents. We give you ideas of extra income uh, ideas. We also look at your mental health, help you not to get burnout while trying to parent, help your children's academics and overall performance, give you current ideas on how to parent, and most importantly, you have unrestricted access to a professional guidance counselor. Of course, if you come to me for one-on-one coaching, I know what I charge, but with this, you just be there. Anytime you have challenges both with your mental health, your relationship, your children, you'll be able to come to me and I will do justice to your program. I did introduce myself. Oh, I am your coach, Mma Okoye, a professional guidance counselor and early childhood educator, and the founder, the Parents Academy. I'm also the founder, the umbrella body of the Parents Academy called Global Initiative for Proper Parenting. Yeah, I have good news. Something happened. I just added a feather to my cap. And what is it? Coach Mma is now a certified professional substance abuse and addiction counselor. Let me celebrate my small wins. It's not easy. I just finished the course. I graduated I graduated yesterday. Not last anything. I graduated yesterday. So for your addiction counseling, feel free to reach out to me. We have been trained, prepared, ready to keep touching life. If you are listening, whenever you hear this, just drop congratulations to me. It's not easy now. It's not easy. Just drop congratulations. Yes, yeah, Felicitas. Thank you so much. It's not easy. I've added another cap feather to my cap. So let's delve into what we have today. Today, we are going to look at self care and managing parental burnout. Honestly, parenting now is becoming so difficult, and parents keep getting burnt out. They are overwhelmed. You are struggling with trying to make ends meet. You are struggling with the children with their disturbances, whether they're toddlers, infants, children, middle childhood, they're in their middle childhood stage, adolescent. The problem never stops, and you are worried about am I doing the right thing with all the things I'm seeing on social media? I wouldn't want my children, I mean the negative things, I wouldn't want my children to see that. And moreover, we are living in an era where negativity is applauded. In fact, once you misbehave, that's when you get so much endorsement, so much applaud, so much sign up when you do the negative thing. We can see what trended last time. Breast this, breast that. I don't want to mention them, but you know what I'm talking about. Recently, I heard she got endorsement, brand ambassador. But the people who are doing the right thing, people who are being best in English language, best in mathematics, best graduating students, and all of that, they're not getting such endorsement. And you, as a parent, you know the right thing, and you want your child to do the right thing. So you're like, what can I do in a society that applauds negativity? Of course, talking about the airline, I don't want to. Permit me to digress a bit. Talking about the airline issue, I was in an aircraft one time. My phone was on flight mode, and the hostess came to me. I was like, "Switch off your phone." I said, "It's in flight mode." She said, "Please, can you switch it off?" Jejely, I switched off my phone. There was no drama. No, you put did not even hear about it. There was no drama. So in a situation I behaved that way, I wasn't applauded. I wasn't given brand ambassador of anything. Nobody signed any deal with me. Nobody gifted me anything because I behaved well. I behaved civil. But then this other person that said I will not turn off, is in flight mode, started arguing, and they had to drag her and all of that. She has gotten brand deals. This is a challenge for parents because our children are seeing all that, and they'll be like, and you're telling me to behave well. Remember, we are living in an era where money, in quotation, rules. So it's all about what you have, that power. So it's a very big problem. Now, we are living in an era where shame and fear has been eroded. In fact, they have used eraser to wipe it out. When there's nothing like shame again. So for us, the millennial parents, it's a challenge. Honestly, is a big challenge trying to let our children know the right thing and do the right thing. Welcome once again to this webinar. Is a free webinar, though it's for the home heroes, but we are leaving it open for every other parent to join us and learn today. Then if you want to learn further or you want to have unrestricted access to me, join the Parents Academy. The link to that is in the description of this video. Remember, if you've not liked, if you've not subscribed to this channel or you're just coming across it for the first time, please hit the subscription button. Subscription doesn't mean money. There is something you see subscription, just click on it. Okay, then like this video, share it, and let other parents know that this kind of free webinar is happening. Sorry we started late, we had technical glitch, but then we are here. Okay, let us move to the next slide. We've done the introduction, so moving on to the next slide. Understanding parental burnout. What is parental burnout? I carried out a study on parenting styles and mental health of married couples. So in that study, I was able to discover a whole lot of things that could make parents to feel stressed up while parenting. And that's to say calmly. We say it with, we yell about it. Majority of us, that's how we were parented. So we are broken, we are damaged. We think it's the normal thing. But believe me, that's not the normal thing. When you parent from the calm side of parenting, you will enjoy parenting. In fact, you have fun parenting. That's the truth. So let's understand what parenting burnout is. Parenting burnout has to do with emotional exhaustion and fatigue. You are always tired, you are exhausted just because you are parenting. It could be from your work, it could be from your father's family, it could be from your business, it could be from your children. And most times, children are just being kids. They're just doing what they are supposed to do. But we transfer our aggression to them. Meanwhile, it's not their fault. Now, parental burnout is also about feeling detached from your children. Maybe you are not having that connection with your children. You are carried away with whatever that you are struggling with. It's also about constant stress. I hope you know that stress is a form of mental health. Stress releases cortisols in the brain. That's a stress hormone in the brain that makes you feel worked out. So When you are stressed up, you are releasing more cortisol instead of releasing dopamine that should make you feel good. And before you know it, you start aging, looking older than your age because you are stressed up. By the time your children are okay to take care of you, you are already looking exhausted. Maybe you are coming down with dementia, stroke, because you parented with lots of parental burnout. It's very, very overwhelming this time. I mean, this era is so overwhelming this time, and that's why I'm bringing out this topic to help parents. Now, when you have the guilt or you're overwhelmed with your parenting, you are combining work life, you are not balancing it. In the Parents Academy, we teach parents time management, how you can manage your time, parent at the same time, be successful at the same time, keep growing at the same time, feel happy. That's what we do in the Parents Academy. I'm a parent of 4 children. I'm working. I was still able to get this last certificate I got. Still finish a course, finish my master's in my parenting job, and I still look happy and fresh. Am I not? So the next is loss of patience or joy in parenting. If you are born out with parenting, you will lose patience. That's why you see yourself yelling and talking rashly or calling your children names that are not supposed to be, because you are overwhelmed. Now, burnout is more than tiredness. Please, if I say anything you like, just drop an emoji for me. Let me know. Now, encourage me. Then another thing, too, if you have questions as I'm saying all of this, please drop it. I will do justice to the questions at the end of this teaching. Now, burnout is more than tiredness. It's an emotional, physical, and mental drain. So if you have ever experienced burnout while parenting, drop it in the comment section. Even if you are watching after the live webinar, please drop it in the comment section. Have you experienced burnout? Oh, thank you so much, Onyinye. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So even if you have experienced burnout, please, we would like you to share yours. How was it? How did you come out? Share it. I'm the coach here, but I'm not the island of knowledge. I equally want to learn from you. So you drop your idea and how you were able to come out of burnout, and we all will learn from you. Now, why self care matters? Self care is very important as a parent. I intentionally brought out this topic during the holiday because now the holidays, parents are like, are we going to run mad? Because this year, when is the school opening? So that's why I brought out this topic now to help you manage your parenting so you don't get worked out just because you are parenting. Now, you need to build emotional resilience. It's not everything, every attention your children require that you grant. For example, for those of you whose children are still toddlers, like when my children were still babies, you will see a baby, you've given that baby food, you've bathed the baby is not sick. Maybe just because the baby wants to sleep, the baby will keep crying, and you will have to stand up, carry that baby. Once you lie the baby down, he will start crying. Once you sit down, he will start crying. He wants you to carry him and keep walking about. Meanwhile, you have dishes to wash because they're still small. Maybe you don't have the help. You have dishes to wash, or maybe clothes to wash, or your business to attend to, or work and all of that. Maybe weekends you just need to rest. I had that kind of baby. One of my children was that kind of a baby. So within that time, my mom came for what we call omugo in Nigeria. That's a visit by the mother of the mother. I mean, the woman that gave birth, her mother comes to assist so that she can have a little rest. So my mom came. Then this my child, you will do everything you want to do for a baby to rest. This child will not rest. And he's a boy. That's why I'm using he. This child will not rest. So my mom was, because my mom is a child psychologist, degree level. So she now told me, you've done everything you can. I know I'm around to help carry, but I will go. If I train this boy this way, you will suffer when I leave. You will not do any other thing other than to carry him. So once you do everything you're supposed to do, go and line him down. When he cries, crying does not kill a child. When he cries, okay, yeah, you say you had that experience with your first son. It seems it's boys that are giving this kind of headache. Thanks for engaging. Can you share how you were able to manage it? So My mom said crying will not kill a baby. Just lie him down. Once he's done, tired of crying, he will sleep. Because my mom told me that time their brain is still developing. That I've not studied psychology, so I didn't really understand. Unlike now, I've studied psychology. It's now that I understood what my mom was saying. That I said the brain is still developing. If you keep giving this brain what it demands, you will get tired and you get overwhelmed. You get parental burnout. So what I did, once I do everything I'm supposed to do, feed this child, bathe, do everything I'm supposed to do, and this child is not having running temperature or sick, I'll just lie him down. By the time he'll cry and cry, nobody will come to his aid. He'll close his eyes and sleep. That was how he did that the first time. You know, as a mother, as he's crying, you'll be like, oh, it will be like your heart to jump out of your mouth. So you need that emotional resilience. That's why I'm telling this story, because I'm talking about building emotional resilience. So you restrain yourself from going to attend to him. You just be peeping, watching to make sure maybe he doesn't roll out and other, make sure he's well secured. So by the time we did that, it was just 1 week and this boy stopped. When you feed him, lie him down, he sleeps off without disturbing you, and you are able to do other things. So emotional resilience is very important for you as a parent. Even the teenagers, like they're all teenagers now, sometimes they want to stress you. You know, teenagers, one of my this week in the Parents Academy, we're going to talk about understanding the teenage brain, how it works. So as teenagers, they have their own headache too. Four of them are teenagers now, they have their own headache too. So when you don't have this emotional resilience, you keep giving them everything they're demanding for, and you are destroying their brain, because that's not what life is all about. Life, okay, Onye says sometimes I will allow him to cry and get tired. I will just hide in darkness and allow him to get satisfied with the cry, then he sleeps. so that's why, that's true. That was my strategy too. Thank you so much, Onye, for sharing your own, so that other parents will also know. At least Onye is also a parent like us. Let it not be that, oh, Kochima, you are just saying. This is another parent that tried that same formula and it worked. So this will help you reduce your own burnout. You will not die because you are training a child. You need to be strong now to also train that child up to university level until they get married and all of that. So you don't allow them stress you that much. Do the basic you can and allow them. And yeah, but this your hiding in darkness got me got me laughing. Yes, you still need to be peeping to be sure they're safe. That's it. That's how we roll. So kudos to all the mothers out there. It's not easy. It's not easy, honestly. So the emotional resilience is very, very important for parents. Then you need to restore energy and patience. Patience is very key in parenting. If you want to be a successful parent, you just go and sew patience like a cloth, double padded clothes and wear, because honestly children know how to draw, so as in they will strain you beyond your limit. So you need to have some patience with them, understand them. The next is self-care matters, because it helps you improve mental and physical health yourself as a parent. Your mental health is improved, your physical health is improved, and it gives you more energy to keep pushing, because you need to still be working or doing your business and still parent. Self-care strengthens parent-child connection. Yes, the connection will be there when you are okay. When you feel burnout, there is no way the connection between you and your child will be normal, because you are just stressed up. You won't even allow them to talk. Any little thing they want to say, you shout. You shut them up. You won't have that patience because you are irritated. So caring for yourself is caring for your family. This in particular, I'm talking to mothers. A lot of us mothers, we don't care for ourselves. It's just my children this, my children that, my father. Some fathers are this, like that too. So if you are this kind of parent who do not think out a bring out a time to care for yourself, in fact, be selfish once in a while, be selfish, you've not started. So you need to learn to care for yourself, because when you care for yourself, you are indirectly or directly caring for your family, because those children, they still need you healthy and alive. Now, barriers to self-care. What are the things that are stopping us from doing this self-care I'm talking about. Guilt. Sometimes you see a mother will crave to eat maybe fried rice and chicken, but the money she has can take only for herself, and she has her children. She'll be like, if I don't give these children now, this and that, blah blah blah. If it gets to that point, please go and buy and eat. Go inside, eat and drink, because you'll not die just because you have children. So whatever that will release dopamine in your brain, dopamine is that chemical that makes you feel good. I mean, good things. I didn't say you should indulge in drug. You know, now I'm a drug substance and addiction therapist. So if you go and indulge in drug, you pay for therapy before I take care of you. So I didn't say you should go and indulge in drug risky lifestyle just because you want to release dopamine. I mean, you can do good things that make you feel good, so that some dopamines will be released in your brain to make you feel good, stabilize your mental health, and give you the energy to keep pushing. So don't feel guilty when you want to care for yourself. Now, another barrier is lack of time or support. Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. Business, this, that. So make in your 24 hours, create a me time. Even if it's not every day, at least once in a week, Saturday and Sunday, create a me time. Me, I'm an online tutor. Online teaching is flexible. You fix your time. I intentionally did not fix any class Saturday and Sunday, but Monday to Friday, no problem. From morning, afternoon, that I will just be fixing my time. Anytime you are ready, I'm ready. But Saturday and Sunday, no, I'm not touching it. That's my time with my family, and my parenting stuff, and also my me time. Like today, I've had a wonderful sleep. I didn't even care, I just had a wonderful sleep. So I will have the energy to push from Monday to Friday, pursuing my career, pursuing money too, and parenting these children. So it's very important to create time. Don't tell me you don't have time. You don't have time because you've not created time. In the Parents Academy, we have talked about time management. So if you want to learn how to create time out of your busy schedule, enter the academy. It's not much, just 30,000 naira for 6 months. Now, when you have busy schedule, multiple responsibilities, let me tell you, you don't have busy schedule as more than I do. You don't have multiple responsibilities more than I do. If I list what I do, you'll be like, how are you coping with all this? But yet I still make out time to take care of myself, because I always want my dopamine to be released. So you socialize. When there are events, go out, socialize with people, have fun, laugh with friends, and come back. It's not always about family, 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 family. You will get overwhelmed and get burnt out. Now, cultural or family expectation for us here in this part of the world, it's another problem. A married woman should not go out and with other women. Some of those things are creating more headache for us. You as a married person, you need to know yourself, be faithful to your married partner. You can just go out, have some fresh air, take yourself out, enjoy, or you can go with your spouse. Even if you're a single parent, because even in the Parents Academy, we have single parents there. Even as a single parent, you can go out, take yourself out and enjoy yourself. You just need to take care of yourself. That's why I'm listing these barriers to self-care. So ignoring self-care leads to deeper burnout. When you ignore self-care, it leads to deeper burnout. So for the females, if you need to fix your nails, fix your hair, just look good and be happy. When you look at to yourself in the mirror, you are happy, you smile to yourself, you say, yes, that is me, and you keep pushing. So practical self-care strategies. The first is set boundaries. Learn to say no. When I mean learn to say no, both to some things that will overwhelm you, some maybe friends, family, anything that will affect your mental health, say no to that. Nobody will kill you for saying no. Even with your children, it's not everything they come up with. Mommy, this, you start breaking your head. Maybe a child has a school uniform that is still good, and the child is agitating. Mom, in September, I will need a brand new uniform, and you start killing yourself. Learn to tell that child, no, this one is good. Let's wash it and iron it. You can wear it again. So, even with friends, please, this person is having child dedication, this person is having this one. When you cannot attend all of that, or even positions, I deny, I drop so many positions. Ma, you be our chairman. Ma, you be our chairlady. I said no, because it's going to encroach into my own things, and some of them will affect my mental health. So if you know, if you can do it, very good. Some people can do it very well, it's not stressful for them, it's nothing to them. When you can do it, beautiful. But when you can't do it, you are saying yes just to please somebody, you are saying yes to please a friend, a relative, and all that, then you are causing more harm to yourself. So set boundaries, especially around your mental health, is very important. Create simple routines: sleep, exercise, rest. Learn to sleep outside the normal night sleep. Is very important. It will help you. I didn't say you should do that every day. I mentioned weekends, or at least once a week. Learn to do that. Practice mindfulness. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your actions. Action begets actions. When you come to me, and I need something, I just say, "Can you give me this?" You say no, I slap you. You slap me back. Before you know it, we start fighting. It's affecting my mental health and also yours. So mindfulness is very important. Reflection. In the Parents Academy, we encourage our parents to keep reflecting. We have our journal. Every Saturday, we journal our activities for the week. Journaling also helps you to work on yourself, know the areas you need to improve on, and all of that. Now, ask for support, partner, family, community. So, if you are struggling alone and you are listening to me, please, I'm welcoming you to the Parents Academy. I also have parenting issues platform. That one is free. You can join us there. But where we do the main thing is the Parents Academy. It's not expensive. Like I said, 30,000 naira for 6 months. For those of you outside the country, it's just $30 for 6 good months, and will help you walk through the journey of parenting. So prayer is very important. When you have this personal relationship with God, it helps a lot to calm your nerves down. So when you know you have this person you can always go to and open up to, it helps you a lot in your mental health. In fact, the study I'm doing about parenting and mental health, a lot of the people who responded to the questionnaire said that religious activities helped them in mental health, to have a stable mental health. So prayer, I did say you should start jumping from one ministry to the other. I mean, talking to God directly. Like today is Sunday. For those of us who are Christians, you go to church, talk to God like the way I'm talking to you. It helps. For those of you who are Muslims, you still go and pray in your own way. The next is celebrate small wins and progress. That's why I'm celebrating the certificate I got today. It gave me something. So you try to learn something every day. When you learn something new, achieve some things, set your goals, set your target for the week. Like in the Parents Academy, we set our goals for the week. Like now, I've set the goal of what I want to achieve this week. I started today and I finished one today. I was so happy with myself. I'm continuing after this program. So when you set your target, celebrate your win, it also releases some dopamines in your brain to make you feel good and make you feel proud of yourself. It's also a self-care strategy. The next is managing stress and burnout. So the first thing, recognize personal stress triggers. Trigger you is not what will trigger me. What will trigger me may not trigger you. We are formed with different personalities, opinions, and others. So you recognize what is your own stress trigger. In fact, that was one of the things I did for myself, and it helped me. I recognize what triggers me. So it helped me to build boundary around myself to protect those stress triggers, those things that will release cortisols in my brain, those stress hormones for me. I say no to them, no matter who is telling me. When you bring, for example, I told myself, I hate negative energy. When you bring negative energy around me, I'm going to resist you. I'll even cut you off. Then I like values. I like learning. So anything I'll invest my time in, it's either I'm learning. I told the smart teachers that had master class with me, two things I do is either I'm learning, adding value to myself, or I'm laughing. So it's either that thing is a comedy that will make me laugh to release dopamine, or that will make me learn to strengthen the nerves of my brain to make it expand and accommodate more things. So these are the two things I do. Either I'm taking in something that will expand my brain to, the brain is elastic. The more you are putting things in it, the more it's expanding to take more. So what I do, I keep expanding my brain to take more, and also watch comedy to release dopamine. And these are the things that makes me look good. I don't have maybe. Okay, Onye say, please, what is negative energy? Negative energy is, for example, someone who is always bringing quarrels, liking to point out things, meaningless things, making it look like so big, or people who love unnecessary competition, people who cannot be happy with you. You are celebrating your success, and that person is always seeing negativity in that success. Someone who is so jealous, who likes quarreling, let me say, someone who has nothing to offer other than stress. Someone who likes rivalry, not positive. There's positive competition. Positive competition, like maybe as I got this certificate and that person said, I'm going to beat you, I'm going to get my own. That's a positive competition. But someone who will keep pressurizing you, oh, I bought this 500,000. My husband bought a car for me. And when you bring your own, say, this cheap hair, is it what you got? Is more among women. So such people are giving you negative energy. When you are with them, they have nothing to offer. It's either they're discussing Mr. ABC, or Mrs. XYZ. They're always finding faults in people. They cannot build you. That is negative energy. Onya, I hope these are just some examples of negative energy. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from. But people who are giving positive energy are the people who are encouraging you to grow, who help you, show you way, tell you about opportunities. You compete about, oh, there's this offer here, there's this opportunity, there's this new skill we need to learn. They are sharing valuable things with you. They are giving you positive energy. And I hope I've answered your question. Now, the next is prioritize healthy eating and physical activity. Don't be physically inactive. When you're physically inactive, your brain will start shutting down on time. And when your brain starts shutting down on time, you will start aging early. You will see yourself maybe at 50. You cannot see again, even with double glasses. Even if you wear this my type of eyeglass and put another three on top of it, you cannot see. Maybe you're just 50. You can't hear again. You can't walk again at just 50 years. That's what physical inactivity can cause. So be physically active. Make sure, even if your work is something that you sit at a place, create time that you can work out, do some exercise. You can even stay in your house, put on music and be dancing in a uniform way. Just be creating your own style. It helps you a lot. Okay, thank you so much, Onye. Now, stay socially connected. Social connection is very, very important. Yes, I belong to my secondary school alumni. Coming Saturday, we are going to celebrate one of us. She just bagged the doctorate degree, and she invited us to come and celebrate with her. I'm going, because social connection helps you to release stress. By the time I'm there, we're talking about secondary school time. We laugh, we congratulate her. I will tell her, because I've not done my PhD. I tell her, please, I'm tapping from your grace. I will soon get my own. We are laughing about it. So social connection is good, but mind the social circle you are joining, you are putting yourself into. There are so many social clubs out there. You don't need to start jumping into all of them. Mind where you join. That's why I also say join meaningful communities like the Parents Academy. Sometimes we say some things that make us laugh. Even the parenting issues is free to join, but the Parents Academy is a paid one. So join social, just relate with friends. Have friends that you can call, even family, your siblings. You can call, laugh, have a good time. It helps. Then seek professional help if symptoms persist. When the stress and burnout gets to the extreme where you can't manage it alone, you'll feel like, oh, I'm dying, I can't cope with this. Please seek professional help. Anyway, no parent in the Parents Academy will ever get to the point where he or she wants to kill themselves, because I'm just a chat away. They come to my DM as they want. Coach Mma, this, that, and we deal with it, and they're good to go. Now, conclusion and next step. Self-care is not selfish. It's survival skill. Even your children will learn it from you. it will help you a lot and help you in your parenting. Small daily habits make a difference. So if you start today, it's still early. In Igbo language, you always say Osita Adewama or the Warabo. That means if it starts getting better today, it's still early. You are not alone. Support is available. I don't need to stress that more because I've talked about the Parents Academy. Now, uh, register for the Parents Academy, connect with the parents in the Parents Academy community. I also have some digital products that will help you in your parenting journey. Go to the description of this video. Link to the seller store is there. Click on it. There are so many things that will help you. There are holiday routines that can help you every holiday. You just have it in your email. It's a digital product. Have it in your email. Every holiday, you use it to plan your activities. It will also help you in releasing stress and parenting burnout during the holidays because we have a structure. When you have a structure, it's easier. Then we have our parenting journal. You can, even if you're not in the Parents Academy, you can get that parenting journal. We also have the book for our teenagers, Between Love, Infatuation, and My Identity. When your child reads that book from 12 years, at 15, 16, you will not have stress with your boyfriend, girlfriend, and the love and infatuation and all that. Those are the things adding extra stress to you as parents of a teenager. So if you have a child of 13 years, 12 years, please get that book for that child to read. It will reduce your stress. That money you use to buy that book is nothing compared to the stress it will give you when your child at 13 years is telling you about falling in love and getting pregnant. You can imagine what that can be. So it also helps them to learn about identity formation. They will realize who they are, remain focused, and pursue their goals and their dream. So every the link to all of that are in the description of this video. Thank you so much for sticking around till now. I appreciate my home heroes. Despite that we had challenges with the first link, I just shared the second one and they are here. Kudos to my home heroes. Shout out to all my home heroes and to you who is not also a home hero who listened to this point. Thank you. Your own appreciation is highest. Thank you so much for sticking around. Even those who did not watch live and you are watching after the live session, you listen to this point. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But remember, if you've not subscribed to this channel, just hit the subscription button. It's not with money. Just click it and you subscribe to this channel, like this video and share to other parents. We'll do this again next week, Sunday. Please keep a date with us. It's going to be 8 p.m. Today we started 8:21 because of technical issues, but we'll do it again 8 p.m. next week, Sunday, by God's grace. Okay, Onye, thanks a lot, dearest. Thank you so much, Onye. Thank you for sticking around and thanks for engaging. You made this interesting too with what you shared with us. Thank you so much for sticking around. Every one of you, thank you so much once again. I'm still your coach, Ma. Remember, you've not told me congratulations for my latest certification as a substance and addiction counselor. So if you see someone struggling to come out of substance abuse or addiction, even if it's sexual addiction, please refer the person to me. I do virtual counseling. I'm open to invitation. I'm also an educational consultant, so I can do training for your teachers before the new session, virtually or physically, depending on what you can pay. So I'm open for all of those commitments and invitations. See you next week, Sunday. Goodbye. Bye.